Scamper. Hi. Hi, Kale. Hi.
Happy boy. Whoa. Oh, hello, cute hair.
You should hit me with a splash gun, so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing and think I can go for some weeping too. Hey baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I tell you everybody's standing in line for the water slide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Surfing on the wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, 'cause you know this party won't stop. We can
We're staying in a guest house. We're in Portland visiting my sister, and one of her really good friends offered us their guest house to stay in. We're waiting for my parents to arrive. We're gonna go to a soccer game. The Scamp is parked out back, so we're enjoying a full-size bed
And a bathroom.
and a bathroom. It's been really great. And we are about to film our next podcast episode.
This is our ultra simple podcasting setup. It's my old iPad mini, a Boya mic, and we use this stand to hold everything up. And then we generally keep some sort of outline on our other iPad. If we were to have a more complicated setup and have to buy all the things, I don't know that we would have ever gotten started. So just having it be really quick and easy to set up is super useful, because then we can just agree, okay, let's do a podcast, and then we can just make it happen. The podcast is called Normal to Nomad, and you can find it on my site, which will be linked below, or you can find it on Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, or in the Google Play Store, and anywhere else that syndicates from Apple Podcasts. It's pretty fancy.
I think the Scamp is the best.
Yeah, that's, people say upgrade all the time, like that's the word they use. But there aren't many things I can think of that would actually be a full-on, no sacrifices upgrade.
Yeah, because if it were bigger,
Yeah.
then you wouldn't be able to move it around by hand.
Which doesn't sound like it would be that useful, but almost every time we park it, we get the Scamp situated a little bit better, a little bit more optimally, because I can move it around by hand. And then to get it in and out, it's so much easier because I can spin the Scamp a full 180 to tow back out.
You could not do that with a bigger camper.
No.
Have you ever seen somebody towing? I feel like I've seen the 3 setup. It's like a camper towing a car, towing a boat, or something.
Or I think it goes camper, boat, car.
the
We've seen them a
heck?
couple times. Or like camper, car, like a big truck normally. It's like a motorhome. So a motorhome, by my definition, has a motor in it. So it's like a bus would be sort of a motorhome.
It's wild when you see those giant motorhomes, giant luxury, towing their vehicle behind.
I have no desire to have one of those, though. Like, even if I had infinite money and I wasn't worried about carbon footprints or whatever, I just don't. It would be so anxiety filled to pull that around. Like when we were just recently, we were traveling between on our way to Portland, and we were in traffic for like what, 3 hours, 4 hours
Through
and
Seattle, like
yeah.
major cities.
It wasn't even like rush hour traffic. It's just tight traffic and like 4 lanes, and it's so stressful when you're towing because I'm like constantly scanning my mirrors to get a mental picture of like what all's going on and where everybody is, and then people are swerving in and out, and then frustrated because I can't go super fast. So it's like, it's so stressful. So having like a giant motorhome and towing a truck behind it, I just can't even fathom.
Even without the truck, that would be a situation.
And then you're so limited in where you can park.
And you have to then take your whole setup to go fill up with water and dump your black water and stuff. It would be quite
Lots
a
of
thing.
complexities.
Though, when it would make a little more sense for me, similar to a bus, a schoolie setup, I could do a big rig like that if I wasn't moving it. However, you would then want to have some sort of a situation, like be connected to the grid where your black water's going out and where you're getting water in. Then that'd be nice. That'd be just a large luxury vehicle.
Yeah, so like if we had a spot of land with, like, let's say septic, or even if you had a composting toilet in it and then had some sort of like grid connection for power,
Yeah, sure.
then
That'd
it
be
might
nice.
make sense.
I would feel like it would just be a miniature house. Like in a tiny house, you'd have all the common luxuries. It's just a smaller setup.
Yeah,
I would do that.
makes sense.
But for the travel, I don't know. I just wouldn't ever do a giant motorhome.
So for us, like the fundamental thing for how we would choose a rig is